Welcome, welcome, one and all, to the 2023 Scholar Athlete All-America Reveal Show. I'm your co-host, James Parr, joined by my other co-host, the director of the Great American Rivalry Series, Kimber Roberts, and the founder and CEO of the series, Mr. Rick Ford. Before we get started with the countdown of our top 25 Scholar athletes from the 2023 season, I'm going to pass the mic to Rick and have him say a few words about the Rivalry Series and our historic 20th anniversary season. Rick?
Thank you, James. It's hard to believe that it's been 20 years. When we started this, I don't think anybody thought it would go this long, and certainly not cover this many games. But it's amazing. I'm going to let them tell you where we've been. I don't want to spoil that surprise. But we've been a lot of places, a lot of different types of games. Some of the biggest and best rivalries in the country have been in the series. We started it with 6 games the first year. We're now up to we've been over 100. We average around 95 or so. But the point being is we try to include everybody who's ever had a rivalry that means something to their community. And our reach is there to highlight these fantastic games, the traditions that go with them, and all the people that support them. So we're looking forward to revealing who the Scholar athletes are for this year. These young men have done not only great football, but they've done great academically, and we're just pleased to be able to present them in our 20th year.
Thank you, Rick. Some great facts there. James and I are going to tell you a little bit more about the Rivalry Series and just a couple fun facts we have before we introduce our Scholar Athlete All-American team.
Yeah, so this year we had the pleasure of adding 2 new states to our list. This puts us up to 46 all time. We actually got to go to Alaska and Hawaii, so more to come on that, but it's very exciting times for us.
This year, we also have 20 active players that are currently in the NFL that have played in a Great American Rivalry Series game, which is awesome. It's really great to get to see, the students excel above high school, and I know we'll have a few more after this season for sure.
Absolutely. We eclipsed the 100-game mark this season, which puts our all-time total over these past 20 seasons to 1,242 all-time games, which means we've seen a lot of Scholar athletes, a lot of MVPs, and shared a lot of special moments with the communities over the years.
Now I think we can get right into announcing our Scholar Athlete All-America team. Okay, let's get started.
Anthony Edwards from Cedar Hill High School. He's a quarterback for the Longhorns, a member of Phi Theta Kappa and Cedar Hill Early College. He's also a volunteer for the Lions Club and Special Olympics basketball and track teams.
Lawson Mook from Houghton High School. He's top 10 in his class with a 4.23 GPA. He was recently voted team captain of his football team, and he's also involved with his youth group and Fellowship of Christian Athletes at First Baptist Houghton.
Curtis Woody from Lewis Central High School. He's a 3-sport athlete participating in football, basketball, and track. He is also a first-team All-State football player, and next year he's attending Wayne State College on a football scholarship.
Cole Becker from Pottsville High School. Cole is currently ranked 22 out of 224 in his graduating class, and he's also a 3-sport athlete participating in football, basketball, and baseball.
Here we have Hudson Blackburn from Tuscola High School. He's maintained an impressive 4.33 GPA in his academic career. He's also a North Carolina Academic Scholar and Moorhead-Kane School nominee. He's also a junior marshal.
Next, we have Will Jacobson Jr. from Blue Mountain High School. Will is a member of the varsity football and baseball team, a member of Phi Sigma, and is an AP Government Science student, attending trade school in the fall.
Here we got Parker Nichols from Troy High School. He's maintained a 4.41 GPA. He's also a member of the National Honor Society and the Troy Interact Club. He's also a volunteer of Miami County Special Olympics and the Troy United Methodist Church.
Next, we have Jason Green from Prior Lake High School. Jason is taking numerous honors and AP classes and succeeding tremendously in them. He also serves as a co-captain for the Lakers and displays a good work ethic not only on the field but in the classroom.
Well, I think I speak for everyone when I say that looks like an exceptional group of young men there. I actually had the honor of going to the Troy-Pickwood game earlier this year and seeing Parker Nichols in person. Very bright young man. Can't wait to see what he does in the future, both academically and athletically.
I was able to meet Lawson Mook from Houghton High School whenever I went to the Parkway Houghton game. It's actually the first time we've had them in the series. We're looking forward to having them back, along with a few other first-timers that we had in the series this year. Right now, we have Nathan Morris with us. I'll let him introduce himself.
Like you said, my name is Nathan. You might recognize me from a few of your local rivalry games. I'm excited to be able to recount a few of our great performances from our Scholar athletes who also took home MVP. Up first, we have defensive end Dominic Williams, who came up with several huge tackles, including this one you're seeing right now, even coming in on offense to score a rushing touchdown to help Woodbridge take down rival Garfield. Up next, we have Coney wide receiver Parker Sargent. He came up huge for the Rams in this game, catching 3 passes for 153 yards and 2 touchdowns.
What a huge catch right there.
This game, I actually had the great privilege of covering, which featured Toms River North running back and defensive back Josh Moore running for over 100 yards and had 5 tackles on defense.
A real two-way player, they say.
Here we have 4-star wide receiver and University of Kentucky wide receiver commit Hardley Gilmore catching one of his 8 passes that went for 158 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Can't wait to watch him play at the next level.
I have to say, University of Kentucky is my favorite team, so I'm excited to watch him play.
Same here. Finally, we have Grayson quarterback J.D. Davis dropping an absolute dime in what was a blowout victory over rival Archer, where he finished the game 16 of 21 for 239 yards and 3 touchdowns.
I love the hype after the video as well.
Got to give credit to the catch as well. That guy mossed those dudes.
Absolutely beautiful.
Those were some awesome plays we just saw, and I'm sure that there's more across the board that these student athletes also had throughout the year.
Yeah, and like I mentioned, Josh Moore from Toms River North, great kid. I had the pleasure of meeting him and his parents, and it was awesome to see him go off on the field. And it was actually also his birthday, so it was a big day for him and a lot of fun to see.
Yeah, I love seeing all these great performances. It's especially nice when you get to see someone work just as hard on the field as they do in the classroom. We're going to go ahead with Josiah Barella from Pueblo Central High School. He's part of the football team and president of the Newman Club. He's maintained a high GPA throughout his academic career, and he hopes to continue his collegiate football career in the future.
Next, we have Christian Domansky from San Benito High School. Christian serves as a team captain. He's a letterman in wrestling and track, and he also aspires to attend the University of Houston, Texas, or Stanford in the fall.
All right, here we got Barron Lucy from Martins Ferry High School. He is a 4-year starter for the Riders. He's also a member of the baseball team and in the National Honor Society and Staying Clean Club. He was 3rd team All-Ohio and 1st team All-Eastern District.
Next up, we have Jonavan Asuncion from Mission Viejo High School. Jonavan maintains a 4.0 GPA. He's an all-league 2nd defense team, and he volunteers with local 5K charity runs, the Special Olympics, and Heroes Supporting Heroes.
Parker Sargent from Coney High School. He is top 10 in his graduating class. He's earned high honors each semester as a Ram, and he plans to pursue basketball in college as a sport.
Next, we have Mohammed Zachary Risk from Central Islip High School. Mohammed is a member of the National Honor Society and Youth Mentor Group. He plays baritone saxophone in the marching band and is a great example on and off the field.
Zachary Runkle from Cumberland Valley High School. A member of the National Honor Society, Zachary has maintained a 4.1 GPA throughout his academic career. He's also a leader of Minithon, an organization that annually raises over $300,000 for cancer charities.
Next, we have Rudy Carrera from Apple Valley High School. Rudy is a 4-year player in the guard, center, and defensive line positions. He is selfless and hardworking, and Rudy is also a part of the camp program at AVHS.
Great crop of student athletes there. I didn't get to go to any of those schools this past semester, but I have been to some of those rivalry games in the past. Pueblo Central, Central Islip, Mission Viejo, so I'm very familiar with the fact that they produce some great students and some great athletes as well.
Not only great students and great athletes, but also great rivalry games. We've had a lot of these games in the past in the series, and we can't wait to have them in next year's series. Now, moving on to Cameron Young. He's joined us today, a familiar face with the rivalry series.
Thank you, Kimber. Like she said, I'm Cameron Young. I had the honor and privilege to watch Josiah Barella at Pueblo Central. He was very electric on the field, so it was a great honor to watch him play the game of football. Now I'll walk you all through the next MVP Scholar-Athlete duos. Here's Braden Trombley, number 10 quarterback from Hartford High School. He ended the game versus Rutland with 3 touchdowns, 2 passing and 1 rushing. Here's one of Braden's many passes that led Hartford to a thrilling victory over Rutland with a score of 35-6. Next, we have number 3 quarterback Julian Duggar from Penn Hills High School. He's a University of Pittsburgh commit. Against Woodland Hills, Julian had 232 total yards, accounting for 4 touchdowns. The versatile quarterback was all over the field, even lining up at wide receiver for a few plays. Julian had an amazing corner of the end zone grab for one of his 4 touchdowns.
I can't wait to watch him play at the next level.
Next, we have number 12 quarterback Ethan Minner from Thomas Dale High School. He's a University of Virginia commit. He commanded the offense with a total of 141 yards and scored both of the team's touchdowns to give Thomas Dale a win over LC Bird of 17-0. With the help of some receivers, Ethan throws a screen pass to drive his team down the field.
That's a true MVP performance. Really put the team on his back.
Next, we have running back number 17, Ben Booker from Lower Marion High School. Ben scored multiple touchdowns to lead his team to a victory over Radnor. Here is Ben using his strength to push through the D-line to find the end zone.
What a great group of Scholar Athlete MVPs. Can't wait to watch them continue their careers in the future.
Kevin Bradley from Cherry Hill East High School. He serves as a team captain and anchor on the offensive line. He's maintained a 3.86 GPA in his academic career, and he aspires to play collegiate football in the future.
Next up, we have Callahan Rojas from Batavia High School. Callahan has a perfect GPA and score on his ACT. He is an established linebacker on the varsity team and aspires to attend Notre Dame, Illinois, or Wisconsin.
Brady Hamstra from Tri-West High School. He's a very dedicated and hardworking student athlete, according to his coaches and teammates. He's excelled in the classroom and on the football field, and he's been noted by all as a great teammate, friend, and role model.
Next, we have Matthew Hallam from Grosse Pointe North High School. Matthew is a varsity team member and has been on the team for 4 years as an offensive lineman. He serves as captain, and he is unmatched in his work ethic.
All right, next we got Tariq Oyasigi from Ben Davis High School. He's maintained a 4.74 GPA. He serves as a defensive back for the Giants and aspires to pursue a business degree in the fall. All right, now we got Cooper Silber from Fort Hill High School. He is a kicker and punter for the Sentinels, a member of the National and Science Honor Societies, and aspires to pursue a mechanical engineering degree in the fall upon graduation.
Next, we have Matthew Bennett from Pisgah High School. Matthew maintains a 4.35 GPA. He aspires to be a veterinarian and run his own clinic, and also plans to attend North Carolina State University in the fall. Next, we have Grady Spear from LC Bird High School. Grady maintains a 4.27 GPA. He has earned all region honors for discus throwing, and he is captain of both the football and track team. It's been an amazing journey this year following the Great American Rivalry Series in its 20th season. We've seen some epic triumphs and some staggering defeats this year. We've seen some historic plays from our MVPs and Scholar Athletes, and we've also shared some moments across the country with fans.
Oh, you definitely said it, Kimber. And I just want to show my appreciation to all those fans out there who have shared with us in those special moments on any given Friday night in any corner of the country. So without further ado, we're going to get to our next big reveal, and we're going to have our very own Riley Wilson present our number 1 Scholar Athlete.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please help me in congratulating Dallas Baxter from Hamilton High School as he secured the number 1 spot on our team with over 16,000 votes. Dallas has played football all 4 years at Hamilton. He's a 2-year letterman on the varsity team. He carries a 4.14 GPA and is the positional leader for the inside linebackers. Dallas plans on attending a military academy to continue his education next fall. Here are a few words from Dallas on his award.
First off, I wanted to thank the Great American Rivalry Series for allowing me to be in the position to win this award. I also wanted to thank my friends and family for voting for me along the way. I also want to send out thanks to the coaching staff and teachers who were able to teach me and allow me to be a student athlete. Lastly, it's great to see that the community is behind Hamilton Huskies. Go Huskies!
Well, that does it for the 2023 Reveal Show. Thank you all for joining us tonight and throughout this entire season. I hope you have a great holiday season.
Can't wait to see everyone back on the field next season. Stay tuned after the show for some of our best highlights from our previous season. And remember, we know Friday nights.